Welcome, Children's Health Partners, to OSHA Training 2021, a new way to do it. Given by me, Helen Hallebeck. All right, so I want to start with just the basics on OSHA, knowing your rights. The website osha.gov is an excellent resource for everyone. It is a little bit difficult to navigate through that website, so I do have a handout in the nurse's station in the binder labeled OSHA on how to navigate through the website. I have a list of the most applicable to medical practices listed in there. Just so everyone is aware, we do follow the Whistleblower Protection Act, and basically what that is you cannot lose your job for reporting an OSHA violation. And everyone is responsible to report any violation that should you see. Fatal injuries must be reported within 8 hours. Hospitalizations, amputations, and eye loss must be reported within 24 hours by law. You can report by phone, they have a 24-hour hotline, or you can report them electronically. So what do we follow with OSHA? We follow like general safety, a lot of that is common sense stuff. Good body mechanics, making sure you're lifting equipment properly, don't hurt your back, using good office ergonomics, make sure your chair is at the right height for your computer, make sure if you need like a pad for your wrist for typing, just let us know. We will provide that for you. Another thing under general safety is electrical safety. Remove any broken equipment from patient care areas and label it. It's very important to label it so the next person doesn't come by, pick up that same equipment and try to use it. Obviously keep any cords underneath, watch for so nobody trips on them, common sense things. I also want to touch on fire safety. Know where our exit routes and alarms are. They are located in the lobby waiting room and in the back by the nurse's station by the door to the hallway. The extinguishers are located in the hallway by the bathroom and outside the nurse's station in the back hallway. You may be quizzed on that periodically to know where that is. We do have periodic fire drills from the building, and we do have to participate in those as well. We do evacuate out the back door or the front door, whatever is safest, and use the stairs to our evacuation meeting spot is in the parking lot outside in the back. Most important thing to remember during fire safety is the acronym RACE. Remove, activate, contain, and extinguish or evacuate. So you want to contain the fire by closing all the doors on the way out. If you feel like you can extinguish the fire, you want to grab the fire extinguisher and remember the acronym PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep towards the fire. So that covers it on general safety. Again, common sense scenarios. I want to touch on bloodborne pathogens. The most common in healthcare right now is hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and HIV. Bloodborne pathogens can be transmitted through blood, body secretions, and other potentially infectious material. OSHA likes to call that OPIM. Examples of other potentially infectious material may be like a bloody dressing change, anything that is soaked with body fluids that can be dripped out. Thankfully at Children's Health Partners, we do not perform many procedures that leave us with OPIM. We do follow universal precautions, good hand washing. We provide vaccines and training on bloodborne pathogens. There are some mandatory vaccines required by Children's Health Partners, and in light of the scenario, we do encourage everyone to get the COVID vaccine as well. We follow the Needle Safety Act of 2001, and we are constantly reviewing any new devices that are out there to maintain the safety for our nurses and doctors. We also have PPE. That's been a big thing this year. I think everybody has learned about personal protective equipment. If they did not know anything about it before, they do now. We have plenty of it currently, and hopefully we'll continue that. The PPE is located in the back, along with our biohazard bags. The emergency eye wash is in the nurse's station. The automatic defibrillator is upstairs in the lobby in the main office, should you guys need that. All the emergency equipment is located in the nurse's station. Please see me in office and I will be glad to show everyone where that is. As of now, OSHA has not made any changes based on COVID. I do foresee that coming in the future though. But just so everyone knows, we are following all the CDC guidelines for COVID precautions in the office currently. We also do TB exposure checks on all of our employees, and I think that's going to be changing this year too. I don't think we'll need the PPD test anymore. Everyone will just be required to do the screening form annually. And as soon as I get any word on that, I will keep everyone posted on that as well. But what should you do if you become exposed to a bloodborne pathogen? Say you pick up a dirty needle, you touch a soaked, bloody dressing. What you need to do is wash and clean the area immediately and then report it. OSHA has a Form 301 Injury and Illness Incident Report that is found online. I do have copies of it in the OSHA binder in the nurse's station as well. We also, by law, have to post a summary of any work-related injuries for the past year, and that is posted in the break room in the back, and it's supposed to be posted from February 1st to April 30th. And as of year to date, after 20 years in practice, we have had only one occurrence, so I think that's pretty good. Should you have an exposure, you are entitled to confidential and appropriate care, and we will follow all of the exposure control plan guidelines laid out by OSHA. Hopefully those will be far and few between. Now I'd like to touch on hazardous communications. That is basically making sure the chemicals in our office are all labeled properly. Everything we use, from the bleach to even the toner in the printers, have what we call an SDS, or a safety data sheet on them. So should you get something in your eye or ingest something, you're going to want to wash the area and report it, and then go to the safety data sheet and follow the recommendations on there. You're to notify all the appropriate personnel. Should there be a chemical spill, we might need to notify the building management for that and follow their recommendations. We also have the biohazard bags and the sharps containers. The nurses do take care of all of those, but it is illegal to use a biohazard bag for anything other than biohazard materials. So don't put your lunch in that, we could be fined. If there are any questions on hazard communications and where things are located in the office, please feel free to contact me. Last thing I want to touch on is workplace violence. OSHA has really taken a big focus on this in the last few years. I think it's based on the crazy world that we live in. But they said the most important thing is having a plan. We do have a policy on should there be a threat to children's health partners, and we will be starting some mock scenarios of that. You are to report any suspicious clients or employees, and please take all of these threats seriously, as we never know which ones can escalate. OSHA has also found out that work-related stress is a big part of workplace violence. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, which we all know healthcare burnout is on the rise, especially after this year, please feel free to contact any one of us. Dejo has a list of any local places that do specialize in healthcare burnout. Remember, we are all in this together. So that is a big thing that they're focusing on this year. This will conclude our training for OSHA 2021. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I will be glad to go over where everything is located in the office with people as well. Thank you for your time.